The City of Arlington, along with our proud sponsors of the annual Animal Essay Contest, which is now in its 18th year, encourages any 3rd through 6th grade student who resides in the City of Arlington to write an essay promoting responsible pet ownership. The essay showcases our Arlington youth and their best in creative writing. Thanks to amazing sponsors like Spring Creek Barbecue and EECU, Animal Essay Contest winners receive prizes like a $100 savings account, a Kindle Fire, and they are also invited to participate in events including a reception and educational tour at Arlington Animal Services Center, a group tour of the University of Texas at Arlington campus, and a special recognition at a City Council meeting. Participation in our contest remains high, and we are extremely proud of its success. Today you will see and hear from our extremely talented group of 2019 First Place Essay Contest winners. I am your host, Michelle Patchett, Administrative Coordinator at the City of Arlington Animal Services Center. Now it's time to introduce your winners, and we start off with our 3rd grade winner, Meadow Brewer from the Montessori Academy. Meadow's essay question was, if you had wings, what kind of animal or insect would you be and why? Meadow, you chose to write your essay about the cardinal with some wonderful information. Please share what makes this bird special to you and how'd you find this information out?
The cardinal is special to me because it is my grandpa's favorite bird. My mom has always told me that when she sees a cardinal, she thinks that it is his spirit. My resources for finding out this information was my mom, my dad, and the internet.
Oh, that's so special. Share with us what your favorite part of your essay was.
I actually don't have a favorite part. The whole essay is my favorite.
That's special.
But if I had to choose, it would be talking about my gramps and talking about what the cardinal means to different cultures.
Awesome. And Mrs. Proctor, as a teacher, what do you consider to be benefits of a contest like this?
I think the biggest benefit of this kind of contest is helping children learn to find their voices, because for some of these children, I mean, a contest is great and wonderful, but for some of them, this is the first time that they actually get to find their voice and do something that isn't an assignment for school that they have to do. It's something that they want to do, and I always tell my kids, write about what you know. So this contest, this all came from Meadow.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Now I'm joined here with our 4th grade winner, Sam Shar, who attends Mary Moore Elementary. His essay question was, our pets need food, water, and shelter, but what more do they need? Sam, you included your dog Winter in your essay. Share with us how you help care for Winter at home and how Winter influenced your essay.
Okay, so I play with Winter, and I also open the door for him to go to the bathroom. I also usually take him on walks around the neighborhood, and Winter influenced my paper by if I didn't have Winter, I wouldn't know what a pet needed, and I wouldn't know what they needed other than food, water,
No, that's
shelter.
very true. That's very true. What's your favorite thing about having a pet at home?
I'm never lonely. I always have someone to play with, and he really is playful, so that's nice.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations, Sam.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited for you. I'm joined here now with our 5th grade winner, Poisson from Cross Timbers Intermediate School. The question of her essay was, what things should be done to improve the lives of animals? Poisson, you started off your essay by asking, have you ever thought what it would be like to be an animal? What is the #1 thing you think should be done to improve the lives of animals?
For me, probably taking care of nature, because that's where most animals live. And if you don't do that, then it'll probably affect the animals in not a good way.
That's a great answer. What was your first thought when you heard your name called as a first place winner?
I was shocked. I didn't think so that I would win.
So excited. We're also joined with her teacher, Miss Martin. Miss Martin, why is it so important that our students master the skills of creative writing and grammar?
Creative writing is important because it gives students a chance to express their voice and their individuality. And students who can write well will be successful all throughout school, because in middle school and high school they're only going to write more and more and more. Sometimes in the lower grades it kind of gets put by the wayside. But contests like this and opportunities for kids to write helps them practice their grammar and their spelling and all of the punctuation and things that they learned in the earlier grades, and it also gives them a chance to express really how they feel.
All such great points. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Congratulations, Poisson. And again, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
I'm joined here now with Tessa Goodyear. She's our 6th grade winner from Wood Elementary. Tessa's essay question was, in 2060, how will animal shelters be different than they are today? Tessa, your essay shared thoughts about the advanced technology that we're going to have in the year 2060 and a device called Pet Remind. Can you tell us a little bit about this advice and how it could help shelters in our community?
Pet Remind, it's a device that's worn as a bracelet, and it buzzes every 2 hours to remind you to go play with your pet. Because in 2060, I feel like people may be on their technology a lot more, and I want them to remember to play with their animals. It could help the community because they could go outside and play more, and it can help the shelters because it could be a motivator for the owners to come buy their pets and get this technology that might be more expensive otherwise.
That is such a cool device. I hope they have those. What was your favorite thing about writing this essay?
My favorite thing about writing this essay was that I got to be really creative because I like being creative in my writing. And in 2060, I don't know what kind of technology they'll have, so I can come up with all these wild ideas to help the animals.
That was amazing. Thank you. And we're joined with your teacher, Miss Rowan. Miss Rowan, you actually had the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place winners for all of 6th grade. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you encourage and motivate your students to write their essays?
Well, I have loved this project. I have had my students in 6th grade enter this project every year, and we just start talking about the importance of animal shelters, and I had the kids do some research about that, and we looked at some of the winners from the past and showed them some of those essays, and they got really excited because as 6th graders, they love to get better, be better than the ones before. So they all did it on Google Docs and got a computer and started sharing their ideas on the computer and did their essays. They did a great job. I was very proud of them.
They did. You guys all did amazing. Tessa, you did such a great job. Thank you guys for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As we know, this contest couldn't take place without the help of our sponsors, and EECU is no exception. We are joined here today with Barbara Walker. Barbara, thank you so much for joining us. So each student receives a $100 savings account at EECU. Tell us a little bit more about EECU's involvement in this contest.
Yes, thank you so much for having us. We love this program and we're so happy to be sponsors. The $100 savings account is just one of the accoutrements that these students receive. The program, I think, embodies the best of a partnership between the city and the school district, and you see these students come together, the enthusiasm from the home, again from the teachers, from the city. It's really a great way to lift up these students.
Absolutely. So as a representative of EECU, how important is it to be a partner in programs in the youth in the community?
So EECU takes our responsibilities very seriously. We were started 85 years ago as a community credit union, and we hold that dear. We actually were started by teachers for teachers. Our board of directors are comprised of many, many leaders in education. So we do believe, we do understand that our future is our youth, and so this program is a perfect fit for what our vision and values represent.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Barbara, and thank you so much to EECU for being a huge supporter in this contest.
Thank you.
The Animal Essay Contest is now in its 18th year. After a student wins the contest, we spend time getting to know each other over the various events and activities that we participate in as a group, and it becomes very clear and special what a talented group of individuals they are. Once the contest is over, we often wonder, where are they now? And that is the feature of this segment. Today we are joined by Ellie Mize. Ellie was the 6th grade Animal Essay Contest first place winner in 2013 and attended Dunn Elementary. Thank you so much, Ellie, for being here today.
Of course.
What parts of the Animal Essay Contest do you remember the most?
I don't remember a lot. I remember being super embarrassed when they came into my class and said, "Oh, we have an essay winner in your class," and I was like, "Please don't let it be me." And when they announced my name, I was like, "Oh, okay, it must have not been that bad." I think I just remember being just super embarrassed, but I remember I loved writing it, and it was a lot of fun to be involved in the whole thing.
That's great. So you're a senior this year.
I am.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What are some exciting things that you've done in high school?
I did, well, when I was a freshman and sophomore, I was really involved in FFA. And I really loved that. I loved working with the animals. And when I got older, I started becoming more interested in rodeo, and we have our own horses. And so I got more into rodeo and hauling them and working with them, which was a lot of fun. And I really got more into that. So I kind of got away from FFA, but I was still working with animals, and it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I hear you see our manager, Chris Huff, a lot of times
I do.
at the school.
It's great. Yeah, I'm also involved in a vet practicum through the school, and she comes into class and she'll give us presentations, and it's great to see her a lot.
That's awesome. So what are your plans after high school?
Texas A&M.
Awesome.
And I'm going to be majoring in animal science, so it's going to be great. I'm really excited.
Awesome. Well, good luck with everything.
Thank
it's
you.
great to
Thank you
see
very
you.
much.
Thank you for being here, and
Yes, of course.
good luck at college. Go Aggies.
Thank you.
The Animal Essay Contest takes the message about responsible pet ownership into schools and homes. I am joined today with two very important guests to talk a little bit more about what the contest means for our community and for animal services. Meet Councilwoman Sherry Capehart and Animal Services Manager Chris Huff. Ms. Capehart, we mentioned that the contest is in its 18th year now. How has the contest changed from year 1 to year 18?
It's populated much more now than it used to be. In the beginning, it was just a very small group of us that would go to the schools and try to encourage the teachers to ask the children to write an essay. But now the teachers come to us and say, when does the essay contest begin? And it's very popular in AISD and MISD and with the private schools and the charter schools. So the growth of it is fairly phenomenal, at least in my opinion, for 18 years. And the popularity doesn't wane. I kind of thought it might reach a peak and then, not so much, but that has not happened. If anything, it continues to grow each year.
That's amazing. Why did you want to target this contest specifically to our youth?
So many of people who grow up to be abusers of other people start by abusing animals. And sometimes it's a lack of understanding, a lack of training. And so oftentimes when children see an adult mistreating an animal and they think, well, maybe that's acceptable, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. So we wanted to start at the youth level to be able to set an example and to get them exposed to what responsible pet ownership really means. And it means a lot of things. It's not just you get a new animal and you feed it and you water it and that's it. You've got to have interaction with it. It has to be a part of your family. And you treat family members with respect, and so should you with your animals and pets.
Absolutely. What advice do you have to our viewers who are at home who could participate in this essay contest next year?
Get ready. We had incredible essays this year, and they kind of ran the gamut. And we had winners all across the spectrum of people who could enter. And so that's always refreshing to me to know it's not just kind of isolated in one area of the city. It's really not. And to get ready to encourage your children to be looking for the contest when it begins in December, and to be able to kind of think outside the box. What we really want, we appreciate the research some of the children do in their essays, which they probably get off the internet, and that's very helpful. But more than that, we want to hear what they're feeling. We want to know, speak from your heart. And you can support it with data that you found, and that's fine. But what we really look for in those essays is the original thought the children have.
That's wonderful. And we're also joined here with Miss Huff, and she has two also special guests that she brought over from Animal Services with us. Chris, in your opinion, how does this competition impact our city's animal shelter?
Oh, wow. It impacts it in many ways. We have volunteers from the contest who come back and volunteer with their parents. We have educational programs where the students will come back and they'll say, you remember me? I won the contest. And they're all grown up now. And I got my first dog from the animal shelter because of the contest. So all those different times in the community where the students can come in and learn about the shelter, learn what we're doing, learn how to help, learn what animals need, learn what's involved in the animal shelter itself. It's amazing.
So you have two special guests with us today. Tell us a little bit more about them.
Well, we had a lab come into the shelter, and she was a stray. Her name was Onyx, or is Onyx, and she had babies while she visited us. And these 2 babies are from her litter. She only had 2. And so we are hoping to get fosters into our foster program, and we have babies like these as well as the mother. We also have kittens and puppies and unweaned kittens, bottle babies. So if you're interested in the foster program, please contact us, and we would love to have you.
Another question we get often is, does the contest truly end after it's over?
I don't think it ever ends. I don't think it ever ends for so many reasons. Like I said, the students always come back. They come back to say hi, or they come back to say I'm in college now, or they come back to say, you know, can I volunteer, or I'm here to adopt my pet. You know, we offered them specials for adopting a pet this year, and Ms. Capehart surprised them all at the schools, at the school visits, and they were so excited. And so now they know that the animal shelter's there. They know what we do. They know what's involved. They know that the animals need a home. They know how to treat them. It means a lot, and so it never stops. I want it to grow. I want their kids to come back and adopt, and I want their kids' kids to come back and adopt. Is how important it is. So it's great to see them win and then come back later.
That's awesome. Thank you guys both so much. A special thank you to all who have helped make the 2019 Animal Essay Contest a huge success, and congratulations again to all of our winners. Want to read and learn more about the annual essay contest? Visit www.arlingtontx.gov. Online, you will find photos of school visits and highlights of the contest, not only from this year, but from all of the winners since 2001. You can also read the first, second, and third place essays. Remember, if you're a student in grades 3rd through 6th, it's never too early to start thinking about your essay for next year. Stay connected to the website for important dates and information to come. This is a special year for Arlington Animal Services Center, as it celebrated its 10-year anniversary on January 9th. If you've never been to the animal shelter, please come by and visit us, especially if you're considering adopting a new pet into your family. The center is located at 1000 Southeast Green Oaks Boulevard and is next to the Southeast Arlington Branch Library. Arlington Animal Services takes in over 10,000 animals each year, and we do much more than just house cats and dogs. Arlington Animal Services' goal is to encourage responsible pet ownership by offering licensing programs, field enforcement services, and educational programs for Arlington residents. You can also follow the city's Animal Services page on Facebook for more information and shelter happenings throughout the year.